Hello Pisces, welcome to your monthly reading for May. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you for being here. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon and rising sign. If Pisces is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well, okay? And please do remember this is a general reading. Some messages may resonate, some may not. Please take what resonates for you and let go of the rest, okay? And yes, so this is a Celtic cross. I will show you the cards. And if you have any questions for the cards, you can ask now. And maybe you will find your answers here if you are looking for answers. Pisces for me. Thank you. All right, Pisces, your cards are in the center of the reading. You have 8 of Wands crossed by 9 of Cups, and in the subconscious you have Moon, and in the past you have 2 of Wands, and in the ego position, your conscious position, you have Ace of Wands. And for the future, you have 7 of Cups. That's too many choices, options. King of Wands is your advice card. In the external environment, you have 4 of Pentacles. Opportunities, 8 of Swords. And then final outcome card is 7 of Pentacles. And then Queen of Wands is on the back of the deck. Okay. And you have King of Wands, Queen of Wands. So this is, and then you also have 2 of Wands, 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards from the fire, from the suite of fire. So this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy coming through for you, okay? It could be that these signs are in your chart, or it could be that this is the energy that you are embodying. So this is a card of leadership. So this is you taking initiative, you feeling energetic, inspired, motivated. It could be that you are beginning something new, starting a business maybe, or it could be health related, maybe a new workout program, or something, a creative project you are taking up, or it could be that you are collaborating with someone. So Queen of Wands is also Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and that's what we have here. So yeah, balance is also what I'm seeing, Pisces. So it could be that both these energies could be the energy that you are embodying. If that is the case, then what I'm seeing is balance, okay? So it could be that this is, whatever it is that you are doing, you are really passionate about it, and you are, passion is what I'm seeing. But then this is heart-centered energy, feminine energy. It's also about caring, nurturing. It's not like you are being very action-oriented and blasting through things. This is you also taking time to step back and reflect on things, okay? And yes, and understanding like where you are going, what's happening, how you want to get there, things like that. So a period of self-reflection is for, and listening to your own intuition. That's what feminine energy is. This is masculine energy, and both these cards are feminine energies. Your intuition, like staying in touch with your own intuition, self-care. Both these cards have to do with self-care, and focusing on your spiritual side, your creative side, balance, okay? So, and the balance that I'm talking about, it could be in any area of your life. It could be work-life balance. It could be, you taking care of your duties, your responsibilities. So maybe you are busy, so you are doing whatever you need to do, but at the same time, you're also making time for you. to go over your day, reflect on your days, what happened, what transpired, and learning from things, and staying in touch with your intuition, things like that. Or it could also be something to do with finance, creating some, maybe you are coming up with a budget, you are thinking about where you are spending your money. And yeah, Four of Pentacles is in the environment, balance. So this is you thinking about, okay, where you are spending your money, what's worth spending for. Or it could be yeah on the other hand, it could be other things like love, maybe, yeah, you thinking about who needs you and who needs your energy, who doesn't. So you are holding back a little bit. um, it could be, yeah, time, who you are spending your time with, things like that. So those are the things that you are thinking about, like where you want to give and where you want to hold back a little bit. So creating that balance. All right, so moon is in the subconscious and this is ace of wands in the conscious position. So on the one hand, with this energy, it feels like you are being brave, courageous. Okay, maybe things are a little bit challenging, but you are still pushing through. Maybe you are exhausted, but you are still getting things done. So yeah, so that's what this is about. But with this, on the other hand, what I'm seeing is distractions. um, yeah, so it's like um, you are getting distracted. So it could be what's happening in the environment, um, who you are with, if you are trying to, if for instance, if it's a team environment, then maybe everybody has their own opinions, their ideas, so you are getting a little bit distracted. Or it could also be things, everything that you want to do, everything you have to do, your responsibilities and all the things that you are dreaming about, your dreams, your goals. So everything is up in the air, Pisces. So careful planning is important so you can save your energy. Okay, so with this, it feels like you are feeling very energetic and inspired, and it's like you can't wait to get started. And because of that, maybe are you taking up like 100 different things? It could be your goals, your dreams, or also, and also it could be responsibilities. Are you taking on other people's responsibilities as well? So that is something you need to ask yourself. Okay, so yeah, in the environment you have Four of Pentacles. It could be that someone is, maybe they are not showing up. So it could be work related, maybe, or it could be personal life, it could be wherever you are, who you are with. Maybe someone is holding back, maybe they are not willing to participate, they are not engaging, and now you have to uh, take up their chores as well. Not sure what's going on there. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So it's important to plan. If that is a situation, there is nothing we can do about it, right? It's just that, yes, we still need to get things done, and we have to find a way to get this done, right? um, yeah, here it feels like you are being organized, you know what your priorities are, and you are staying focused. But at the same time, here so this is your advice card. So the advice here is to stay more organized. Know what is it that you want. Okay, it could be that you are negotiating with someone, it could be anything, it could be close relationships, it could be you are buying something, it could be buying, selling, things like that, something to do with your day-to-day life exchanges. It feels like you have several options, and here mind is foggy, mind is like clouded, so you are not thinking clearly, Pisces. Okay, so when that happens, what's gonna happen is, when your mind is clouded, and you can't, like, you don't know, if you're not feeling that, um, if you are not focused, then you will just go with whatever the other person is, uh, yeah, whatever they are coming up with. So meaning, like, for instance, just an example, it doesn't have to be true for everybody. Maybe you are at a store and you are buying something, right? And you are feeling a little bit drifted, meaning, like, you are not energetically, like, your mind is as if it's somewhere else, like, if aliens have, like, hijacked your mind or something like that. So you are not completely present, you are not 100% there, but you are at the store and you are, like, you want to buy something, and then the salesperson is showing you all these, like, all these things, okay, all the, they are showing you, they're talking about the features and the benefits and different colors and what not, and then you don't know, and you just go by whatever they think is the best, and they are like, okay, that, maybe this is going to be, maybe this is what you are looking for, and you are like, okay, sure, because you are not, maybe you don't know what you want, or maybe the mind is not there completely, like 100% there, so you will just go by whatever they are giving you, whatever they are showing you, things like that. So again, just an example, it doesn't have to be true for everybody, okay, and maybe later on, when you come back to your senses, not judging, okay, we all go through this, maybe, when your mind is settled, when your energy is settled, when you come back home and when you are looking at things, and you will feel like, oh, you know what, maybe I made a mistake, I should have, maybe this is not what I wanted, things like that. So that's what I'm seeing here. So just be mindful. I don't know what to say, like, I don't have any advice for you. I mean, we all go through this energy, so maybe you are just mentally exhausted, Pisces, or it could be that maybe you are coming across a lot of options, and so if there is something you are trying to do, it could be a project, it could be there's something you are working on, and maybe you are talking to vendors, or whatever it is that you are coming across, it could be your teammates, it could be your close relationships. um, just know what this energy is. Also, you might come across some communication creative blocks is also what I'm seeing, or something to do with communication. Maybe, someone is maybe there are certain things that you want to talk about, but you are not getting the right words, or it could be, again, mental exhaustion, okay. um, so just be mindful of this energy. Do you need to just take, maybe sleep, rest, relaxation is what you need, if you have been, like, working hard and making things happen. That's what I'm seeing here. You are working hard. It could be a specific situation, like a specific project, or it could be that you have several things going on, and so mind is at different places, and you are also, it also feels like you are getting pulled in different directions. It could be people, their opinions, their ideas, and what you are coming across, like choices, options. So there's a lot, so you might want to, like, really take a break, mental break, maybe, to really understand what is it that you want, okay. So that clarity needs to happen. So yes, what I want to say is, stay more organized, know how you can do that. um, think about, know what is it that you want, maybe think about writing things down, or yeah, that is important, so you know what you want, where you are going, how you want to get there, and things like that. So this is mind, lot of mind. And it it could be that your mind is like now overactive. Maybe that's the reason why you are coming across that mental fog. Okay, or it could also be lack of sleep, things like that. So take care of yourself is what I want to say. And if there is something important that you want to accomplish, that you are working towards, then it's important you take a break. And it's not about taking a vacation and going away. It's about making sure that you take some time for you, to reflect and understand what's going on, and to write things down. Maybe that will help. Or just taking a mental break, maybe not thinking about that situation. If you are thinking about something all the time, then that's also when we come across that mental fog. Maybe think about detaching and focus on something else, maybe something that you enjoy doing, something fun, that will help you maybe uh, you know unwind, um, things like that. So okay, so this is optimism, this is hope, this is you looking forward to something, and you're also making things happen. Like I said, regardless of what's going on here, you are still pushing through. um, but yes, this is the break that I was talking about. So yes, you are still pushing through, Pisces, but no, like, um, what is it that you are pushing through? Is it worth it? And is there a better way to do this? A different approach maybe. So that's what you are contemplating here. This is a card of contemplation. This is maybe you taking time to like sit down and see like what you have accomplished so far, and how you can make it better maybe. And you are taking that time to stop, pause, and reflect. So on the other hand, it could be that you are reaching a milestone, but you are still pursuing. But before you jump into something new is on the horizon. This is reminding you to just pause and appreciate how far you have come, what you have accomplished so far. So give yourself a pat on the back, be proud of yourself and celebrate, and also know who is there. It's also about including people, whoever, the people who have been with you, things like that. So taking that time to pause, reflect, celebrate, uh, is important before you move into anything new. So that's what you are doing here with Seven of Pentacles. All right, so yes, moon is in the subconscious. With the moon, yes, things may seem a little bit challenging, but this is you being brave, you being, still moving forward with things, even though it's a little bit tiring. On the other hand, this is your intuition, dreams, dreams. So pay attention to your intuition, your dreams. There is a message for you. This is psychic awareness. So stay in touch with your own intuition. This is you being in your headspace, mind, a lot of overthinking things. And if you are coming from that place, then you won't be able to hear your intuition, So that's also the reason why I said you might want to take a break, just mentally do the mental detox maybe, so that way you can hear your intuition. Maybe step away from the noise, also internal noise. It doesn't have to be external, it could be internal. Plans, all the things that you have to do, you are thinking about everything that you have to do, but maybe think about giving yourself a break so you can also listen to your intuition. Maybe that way you will come across a new idea. That's what this is, an aha moment, you finding a different way of doing things maybe. Yeah. So it could be your own intuition, or it could be people you are conversations you are having with someone. Maybe they have a different perspective on things. Maybe they have a different idea that they are sharing with you, and that will make things a little bit better, maybe. Yeah, intuition. And this is also you seeing your situations from a totally different light, Pisces. This is you, light, moon, it could be, yeah, two of wands, you coming across some new ideas, inspirations. Um, so and seeing something in a totally different light. So it could be the people in your life, or it could be your experiences, it could be yourself, like what you are capable of achieving, what you are capable of doing, your potential. And also, you know your dreams. You So you want to take your dreams seriously, meaning all the things that you want to do, you know. So this is you feeling very inspired and taking some initiatives. Take action is what this card is reminding you. This is your advice card. This is asking you to embody this energy. And this energy is all about leadership, So being a leader in our own life, it doesn't have to do with our position, who we are, what we do. But this is about being a leader in our own life, meaning taking initiatives, taking action, staying more organized, and being clear about what you want, and then taking some calculated risk, and going for it, being confident, and making your dreams a reality. And yes, slowing down is important. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here as well. Slowing down to speed up, sometimes that is important. We have to take a step back in order for us to understand, aim, find out where, what are we aiming for, what we are, what is it that we want, how we want to get there. And once we have those things clear in our mind, then it will be possible for us to single-mindedly focus on our goals and then achieve them, make them a reality, right? So that's what you are doing here, aiming for something you want. So manifestations, both these cards here has to do with manifestations. Two of Wands is in the past position, Pisces. This is you looking for answers outside of you. This is you looking for signs, synchronicities, inspiration. But with this, it feels like, whatever it is that you are looking for, the answers are within you. Like, the answers. So this is you acknowledging that, and then moving forward with clarity and purpose. Nine of Cups. Okay. Nine of Cups here has to do with happiness, contentment. So wherever you are just happy and you are content, and but just be aware of, don't want to fall back on complacency. Um, our story doesn't end there. There is always something there is always something to strive for. There is always something to pursue. So this is reminding you, yes, it's important to take a pause, just and appreciate where we are, how we got wherever, yeah, how, like, what we already have in our life, and being grateful for our blessings, people, it could be, wherever we are, whatever, our accomplishments. So this is you taking that moment to just pause and reflect and celebrate. But on the other hand, the card is also reminding you this is not the end of your story. You don't want to sit on your laurels. You still have things to do. you know, so it's, yeah, this is a new beginning. So you have already accomplished something. Now it's time for you to begin again. And it could be that you are at a party, invitations. So expect invitations, yeah, communication, a lot of, back and forth is going on. So someone is, um, yeah, either you are connecting with someone here. Yes, you are connecting with someone here, Pisces. And there is a lot of, back and forth, messages, phone calls and whatnot, invitations. It could be, again, maybe you are hosting a party or someone else is hosting a party, and you are looking at all the expenses, bills are piling up, don't know what you are doing. And in the environment, you have Four of Pentacles. So this is you feeling a little bit frugal. Maybe you are being careful where you are spending your money, how much you are spending. And it could also be other things like your time, how you are spending your time, your energy, who needs it. And also, yeah, feeling a little bit frugal. It could be anything. It could be financial, it could be your time, it could be your knowledge, um, who you want to be with, and things like that. So here, this is, again, it could be that, you are at a party. So treats. So you are treating yourself to something nice. um, Different kinds of things, different kinds of experiences is what I'm seeing here. Enjoy the treats. Travel is also coming through, Pisces. Yes, here, Eight of Wands is a travel card, and this is you coming across different kinds of experiences. This is, manifestations. Again, both these cards have to do with manifestations. This is you, yeah, travel again. Maybe you are at a new place. So yes, there are like a lot of things you want to do. Maybe you are exploring new places and all the things you want to do there. What I want to say, if that is the case, if that is something you are doing, with Four of Pentacles, it could either be your energy or someone else. Maybe you are just excited about where you are and you want to do so many things here. So you are feeling very energetic and things like that. But maybe someone is not on the same page as you are. So, okay, so that is a bummer. But with both these cards, if this is your energy, it's reminding you to stay open. Um, so stay open to different way of doing things, different perspectives, and it's also important to include. Yeah, instead of, what I want to say here is, instead of looking at it as good, bad, um, easy, difficult, things like that, maybe just stay open to whatever is coming your way. Maybe you will discover something new, maybe you will learn something new. So just remember not to label experiences, whatever it is that you are coming across. It could be, if not travel, then it could be something else for you. So the message here is, yeah, remember not to label experiences, not to put them under categories. Instead, stay open to different kinds of experiences, because and take it as an adventure. Okay, maybe you will learn something new, maybe you will learn something about yourself, maybe you will um, discover something new there. Okay, and also what I am seeing here is some judgments. If you are coming across, you know criticism, judgments, things like that. Just know like what you are taking in, who you are letting in, and know if there is any truth in it. If not, then maybe you don't want to entertain it, but don't let anything affect you. You know how yeah, with both these cards it's like mind, projections. Projection, when I said projections, what I mean is we see what we want to see, and so and we hear what we want to hear. So if this has something to do with communications, maybe don't go by the what's being, how they are expressing themselves and what they are talking about. Instead, just maybe think about going beyond the surface, dive a little bit deeper, and know what the underlying truth is. Maybe um, what the intentions are. Sometimes people are a little bit critical and judgmental, but actually they are coming from a place of love. Like for instance, it could be our parents, it could be our children. Maybe the intention is love, but on the surface they may uh, come through as a little bit being judgmental and critical. So it's about coming from that understanding. um, and not going by the superficial, not going by the surface appearances. Instead, also remember to go beyond, in order to get a deeper understanding. Okay, and that will help. That always helps us, come from a new perspective, a new understanding. With Seven of Pentacles, yes, it could also, sorry, Seven of Cups, it could also be you coming across new opportunities. Something new is on the horizon. It could be a new project you want to take up, or it could be you collaborating with someone, or you're beginning something new here, and you are coming across lot of new ideas. So your mind is like very distracted. You want to like work on several things maybe, or it could also be just one project that you are working on, and you are coming across a lot of new ideas, new inspiring thoughts, things like that. So, and it feels like that is also sometimes very paralyzing. And when we are bombarded with all these thoughts and inspirations, then we don't know which one to take up, and how to actually you know um, yeah, how to move forward, like how to um, just what I am feeling now, like, yeah, a little. So how to what, how to formulate this, and how to uh, shape them, um, how to package them, yeah, things like that. So all right, so maybe that's what you are coming across. Maybe that's the reason why you are feeling this way. You don't know like how to move forward with what you are coming across. But yeah, but here it feels like you will know. It's all about you giving it some space, some time, and maybe um, just write things down, and you will see the story developing, is what I'm is what I want to say. Don't know if that makes sense. All right, so what else? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles is the final outcome card, Pisces. So something to do with your finance here. Bills are piling up, even though you have a strict budget, but maybe something will just come up, and you are, it could be a creative project, things like that. But maybe the situation, like, I don't know how you want to address this situation. It also sometimes has to do with our beliefs, our beliefs around, our beliefs about relationships, our beliefs about money. Um, so maybe, I know, maybe this is reminding you to, um, understand what your beliefs are around abundance, around relationships, what's possible for you, opportunities, and things like that. All right. Now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. Pisces, procrastination is also something that's coming through for you. Nine of Cups. So it could be that you are coming across a lot of new ideas and it's like you are not working on them. You are like, telling yourself, okay, I will do it tomorrow. On the other hand, it could also be other things that that are important. I don't know. Like for instance, it could be paying your bills. Maybe you are not paying your bill on time, and you might get a fee, a late fee, something like that. Or it could be something to do with your travel. Maybe is there something that you need to be um, you know, uh, yeah, be proactive and prepare. On the other hand, it could also be something to do with your health, things like that. So with this, it feels like you are putting them for another day. So just be aware of what's, you don't want anything to fall through the cracks, something important, right? So just know like what's important with this, because of what you are going, what's coming through, like mentally, like mental fog, like I was talking about the mental fog. Maybe that's the reason why this is happening, procrastination. So maybe think about writing things down immediately when you remember, so that way you don't forget, because sometimes it looks like you are forgetting something, so just remember to write things down so you don't forget. Spirit, please give us a message for Pisces. What we need to know, what we need to be aware of, Pisces. Pisces, your message is looking at the underbelly. Yes, the card is reminding you to be more present. Um, but this is in the past position, so um, so with this it feels like you are waiting for something. It could be waiting for approval, waiting to hear from someone, or it could just be again procrastination. Maybe you are looking for the signs, synchronicities before taking initiative. Something you are waiting for here. So what is it that you are waiting for? And you are also like feeling a little bit distracted, as if you are physically here but mentally somewhere else. um, so you don't want something important to fall through cracks again, um, yeah, like for instance health checkup, things like that. So the message here is Be sure that you are using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider taking time to organize yourself, or perhaps a project you are working on could use some fine tuning. What did I tell you? That's the confirmation. Yes, looks like, in the beginning I told you, maybe, there are certain things you want to do, but because of the, mental exhaustion, it feels like you can't make up your mind, you can't, or you will just go by whatever is being shown to you, what, and then you won't feel good about it later on. So remember to again take that break with this. It feels like you are exhausted, but it's important you know how you can address the situation. How can you take some time away to rest, relax, so you are mentally and emotionally and physically feeling upbeat, so you can handle everything neatly. All right, so the number 6. All right, reflect on how your habits are affecting you. Does what you do add to the quality of your life? Look at how you use your time. If you want to feel more accomplished and fulfilled, make the necessary adjustments. Evaluate your goals and set some new ones. Waking up 5 minutes earlier or setting a limit for how much time you spend on the computer or other activities can help you to complete more of what you desire. Create a calendar to help you track your progress. Your willingness to be thorough will play off in the long run. Know what you are being blessed and your life is moving along. Know that you are being blessed and your life is moving along accordingly. Humpback whales are considered record keepers. They feed in the cool waters near the poles and journey great distances to birth their young in the warmer waters of the tropics. They don't eat during breeding season but live off their blubber. The young whale calves nurse on their mother's milk. They return to the colder glacial waters to feed and regain the weight they lost during their mating season. The humpback whale's annual migration route is one of the longest of any mammal at around 5,000 kilometers. They remind you to keep moving even when the journey seems daunting. Constant progress will get you where you are headed. Okay, so if there is something you want to do, Aquarius, something to do with a creative project that you want to take up, or it could be something that you are working on, yeah. So if it feels like it's not going anywhere, then it's important you are drifting is what I am seeing here, okay? And you are putting things for another day. But it's important you write things down and also yeah know by when you want to achieve it. So it's all about one step at a time, and so every day maybe it's important you make some time for you. It could be waking up early in the morning, or it could be evening. Maybe you are an evening person, maybe you are a morning person. So depending upon like your situation, the cards are reminding you that your dreams are important. Whatever it is that you are doing is important. So it's important to then find that clarity. It's important you organize your day, your schedule, your thoughts, so you can stay on your path and accomplish things. So yeah, a little bit every day maybe, and one step at a time, and you will get there. But at the same time, you also want to take care of yourself, and creating that balance is important. And something about record keeping, it could be about your financial, if you are buying, selling, or it could be accounting. So maybe the cards are reminding you to again keep a record of everything, whatever is happening, you know, how much you are, where you are investing, and things, keep the bills maybe, things like that. So Aquarius, oh sorry, Pisces, this is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Please remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. I hope you all have a great month ahead. Let me know in the comments what this means for you. It will be nice to hear from you. And yeah, take good care of yourself, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye-bye.